Alright, guys, a wonderful day unto you all. I welcome you to this wonderful session, and in today's session, I will teach you about how to design a church flyer. Alright, you can use this very method to design various and different kind of flyer, church PSD files. Okay, and right before we continue, I would like you to subscribe to this very YouTube channel if you have not to do so. Doing that, it will go a long way. All right. So without much further ado, let's kick started. First thing first, I would like to delete this very particular layer. Right. First, let me add another layer, solid color. So I'll be pasting some color code here, 040465 for this very particular purpose. And then I would like to delete this very one, drag and then drop it somewhere here. So let's call this one BG, right? And leave it as well. So now let's place some image. Alright, I would like to place this very particular one, place it inside somewhere here. Yes, and drag it right up somewhere there. Right, now let me drag this one down a little bit, just a little bit, and now hit enter. So we rasterize this very particular layer and then we call it overlay. Yeah, so what next? I would like to blend this one with the background and give it overlay. So I'd like to place again another image, but right before then let me open another image in another. Alright, I have it open I think already. So I would like to cut out this very particular part. Okay, just this very portion somewhere here is okay, and cut it out and then bring it to our design document. Okay, so right from here I would like to enlarge this very particular one, Control T transform, like this very particular one, and then hit enter. Let's head over to our brush tool and then I take away some little part that we really don't like it to appear, to be part of the design itself. Yeah, something like this I think is okay. So now let's enlarge it a little bit. Let's just enlarge it a little bit. Let it not be that too much. Yeah, so let's give it another overlay and let it have a little look of something. Okay, overlay. So I'll not be doing anything much more right from here. I would like to group this one and then call it BG. Yeah, background. Yeah, so let me lock the whole of those stuffs. So what next I would like to do is I'll head over to my picture. Okay, I'll be working on this very particular guy. Okay, so let me head over to my quick selection, and from here, right from here, I think I would like to sorry guys. So right from here I would like to do some object selection and then select this, just this very portion of this guy. Yes, so let's work on this very particular feather and just hit enter. So now let's do a layer via copy. Okay, let's have a copy of the whole of this image. I think something like this is very okay for me. So I was able to have his picture cut out. Then let me drag it to our Photoshop document and then hit enter. So now let's scale this guy down, okay, to somewhere here, and then zoom it out a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. So right from here I would like to work on the picture itself. Alright guys, I would like to head over to my selection, and then select the whole of his face. Let me zoom a bit so that I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I think it's okay. So what next I would like to do is let me do a layer via copy, so I let it be different from the part of his body or something like this. So let me come back to this very particular image, just this very one. Let's call it the model. Let's call this one the face. Okay, now let's head over to image and then adjustment. Right, let's come to color balance. So I like to drag this one a little bit down. Let me drag it back so that we can see what we're doing. Yeah, you can see that we're able to bring something blue on his shade. Yeah, this is okay. So right from here I'll head over to my image again, adjustment, then add some levels. Let me drag it a little bit down, and then drag this one down somewhere here. think is okay. Not really too much. This something like this is okay. Now let's hit enter. Okay, so right from here I would like to select the bot and then merge this layer, so we're able to have or change his particular image. Okay, or his shade into a blue color or something. So right from now I would like to just position this guy right here, and then let me lock it. So what next I would like to do is to work on the theme itself. Okay, now let me head over to my file and open the recent file. So I have a text effect file that I would like to change and then do a lot of things right there. Okay, so in some of our other tutorials you find out that you should be able to change each and everything that is written here, okay, by editing these PSD files. Okay, now let me head over to this very particular smart object and double click to open it in another tab. Yes, and make effect to the whole of those stuff that is here. Now let me click this and write something like a greater mandate. This one should be mandate. Yeah, what I would like to do is I would like to drag this one somewhere up here and place this one somewhere up, something down here actually. So let me check this very particular. So let me do some typography. Let me make this one -25 is okay. Do the same to this guy as well, -25, and I think is okay. So let me drag place it somewhere here. Let me scale it down a little bit, all of these stuffs a little bit, just a little bit, and then hit enter. And let me position it to the middle. Let me give it a little spacing. So I would like to add something brief right here, like let me come to my pen tool. Okay, leave it at the default color. Let me drag something from here, like something from here, and then yeah, I think something like this is okay. Then we now close this very particular portion and let's draw again. So I think real quick with me, something like this is okay. Let me drag it a little bit, just a little bit actually, and it's fine. Yeah, so what I will be doing right from here is let me scale this one a little bit down, just a little bit, something like this. I think it's okay. We position it at the center. Yeah, so we then save the whole stuff. Okay, so let's wait while our text PSD file is updated. And boom guys, we're able to have the whole stuff. Now let's hit on Ctrl Shift and Alt to have a picture copy of our transparent theme. Let me drag and place it to our file document. So real quick with me, what will be happening right from here, we're gonna do some spacing. Right, let me unlock this image and drag it real quick somewhere up here. Yeah, resize it a bit. So I think something like this is very okay. So now let me group this one and call it the theme of our design. And while I group this one, call it the image. Then the next thing I would like to do right from here is let me head over to my brush and then clear up this outer part of the image. Just his hands, something like this. I think is okay. Just close to his hands. Yeah. So real quick with me, I would like to close this theme and then close our image as well. So what I would like to do next, let me head over to my text tool and then type something like defeat our friends. Yeah, and like to leave it at black color. Let me scale it down a bit. Let me bring it above here. And let's rotate it and place it somewhere nice. Yeah, let's hit enter and then place it just somewhere here. I think it's okay, and I felt we are making a bit sense. Yeah, so what next I would like to do is real quick with me. I would like to head over to my type tool and then type something like 12 and let me hit enter and write June. Yes, and let me work on the typography. Let me change the color to something white. Yes, and let me bring this my padding down to 0. Yeah, so right from here, let me bring this guy to something minus 25. Hit on enter. Nice, a little bit. Let me make it minus 33. Yeah, I think it's well okay. Extension well. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. So what next I would like to do is head over to the type tool again and type something like date. Hit on enter and then take off this very particular one and then change the whole font into something like let me give it Bolivia. Yeah, I think Bolivia is fine, and then yeah, we're good to go. So let me head over to my shape and then drag something like this. Yeah, and what I would like to do from here is I will make the fill color to become empty and my footer white, sorry, my stroke to be white, then the size should be something like a 3 and then hit enter. Yeah, I think I'm happy with what I'm seeing. So let me rasterize this very particular one and then call it some shape. Okay, shape, and call it date, shape date. Okay, let me head over and delete this very particular one, size down, and change my this one to something hard brush. Okay, let's resize it a bit down. So let's cut out, let me increase it a little bit. Now I think so let's cut out this portion. Yeah, so now let's drag this very guy a little bit down here, and I think leave it just like that, and let's scale this one down and place it somewhere inside here. I think with this I like what I am seeing and it's fine. So let me group the whole of these stuffs and then call it dead. let me bring this one down a bit. So real quick with me, I would like to drag and then place it somewhere here. So what next I would like to do is I'll head over to type again and type something like 9 p.m. Hit on enter, right card. Yeah, 9 p.m. and then card. So I like to use SQL 75, SQL 55, 75. Let me actually use 65 and then hit enter. Yeah, so I like what I'm seeing. Next thing is to hit on enter and then create another layer. Okay, hit enter and write set live on Zoom. Yeah, change this whole stuff into area. Yeah, we'll change this one to 80 as well, and we scale this one to something like 12. Hit enter. So let's make this padding to become 100. Yeah, or rather even 200. I think is fine. Yeah, so now let's bring this somewhere up here, just right up here, something like that. So what I would like to do next is I will head over to my Picon app and then carry a live logo. Okay, like something, a live logo or something like that. So let's do that real quick. Before that, let me scale this one down to something minus 50. Yes, let it look, or rather we'll make it minus 100. I think it's fine. Yeah. So now let's head over to my Picon app and carry the live session or live icon. Okay. So I like to use this very particular one. Let me use this one. It's fine. Let me position it somewhere and then hit OK. And then let me scale it down. Real quick, let me scale it down again. So I like to change the color, blending option, and let's give it some color overlay. Let's change this one to something yellow. Yeah, let's not give it too much shouty yellow or something like this. Something like this is okay. Now let's scale this one down a bit. Now let's position it somewhere nice. I think this one is okay, and we'll bring this one down a bit. So I think I'm in love with what I'm seeing. It's fine. It's fine. So let me group the whole of those stuffs and then call it time. Time zoom right. Yeah, we have something to here and it's fine. Let's drag it. Let's bring it out of this date. This is date and then this is yeah, we're able to have something perfectly positioned here. So what next I would like to do is let me head over to my shape again and head over to Eclipse and create a new layer and hit on enter and hit OK. So with this I would like to change this color to something white, right, and Control T to transform and enlarge it a little bit, then hit enter. So let me drag and place it somewhere here. What I would like to do from here is I will hit enter and I would like to use, I think, a font SQL, but recently I would like to use 55 and then hit enter. So I would like to say the name of is Mark and rather Reverend. Hit enter and set Mark and I think let's use, I think his name is Isaac. Yeah, something like this is okay. So let's drag and then scale this one down. Let's scale it down a real bit and then hit enter. So right from here, I think I'd like to color this one and give it something black. And let's bring it down a bit somewhere. Now let's zoom in to see what we are doing real quick. So what next? Let me come back to my Eclipse and then head over to my type 2. And what I'll be doing is I'll be writing some few things right from here. Let me head over to my text tool and then make some adjustment. Let me make this one 10 and change the whole of the font to something like Arial black. Arial black, yeah, something like this. Let's scale this one down to 85. Okay, and let me change the color to white. So now let me start writing. Yes, speaker. Yeah, so don't miss out, right? Something like this, something nice, real quick. Let me control all and then add my padding to 200. No, 200 is too much, and let me make it 100. Don't miss, my out is not there. Actually, let me delete some portion. Don't miss out, yeah. So I think it's fine. Let me bring this one to something 8, or rather 8.5, so that our visuals should not be too small. Yeah, so I think I'm okay with this. What I would like to do from here is I'll head over to my Eclipse and then scale this one down a bit, just a little bit, so that I'll create a space in between the whole stuff. Okay, now let's zoom a little bit again and do some few things. Let's rotate this guy. Yeah, so I think it's okay. Let me scale down this guy a little bit again. I think we are good to go now. I think it's making sense. Let me bring it up a little bit. Yeah, so that's all about this, and let me scale it down a bit. So we're able to have something powerful, and the only thing that left is just to do some layout and positioning. Okay, you can do some little touches and then achieve a greater result. Okay, so what next I would like to do really quick from here is just a bit simple. Let me drag my ruler and then make sure that these things are positioned well. Yes, so that's for the footer. Then for the theme, yeah, let me drag this one somewhere up here. So real quick, I would like to use this very particular portion for a logo. Yeah, so let me drag and position in between at the middle. Okay, something meaningful. So now let's head over and then unlock this very particular guy. Let's group this one and unlock this theme, and then drag it just a little bit up. Yeah, not too up actually. Something is okay. Now let's head over to my image again real quick and let me drag it somewhere up as well. Yeah, I think it's okay. So now let's position this guy too as well. Let's position it at the middle. Something like this is okay. Now let me lock this image and then work a bit here. Now it's okay. I think it's also at the middle, which is fine, and work on this guy as well and then position it somewhere here. Yeah, and I think it's also at the middle. So one thing with design is not all about following the grid line. Okay, it's all about at least using the smart grid line to have a perfect design. Okay, so the last thing I would like to do here is I would like to head over and then bring in my logo or something. So I'll be using this very particular logo, okay, for all of this stuff. So let me drag and then yeah, so I place it somewhere here, which is fine. So with this guy, we're able to have what a powerful flyer design. So with this method, you can do a lot of things and achieve powerful result at the end. Okay, now before we go, you can add some lens flyer, right, to your design to have what a powerful design at the end of the day. Okay, but in my own case, this is a blue background and that's not really necessary. I think all of my information were able to depict and then they are all fine. So all I would like to do is I'll go ahead and place a particular image, all right, just for me to have another look of overlay toward what we are about to achieve. Is that folder? Okay, greater mandate. Yeah, I would like to use this very particular one and then place it. So let me drag everything in. Okay, let it just fill everything down. So right from here, I would like to blend it with saturation. Yeah, saturation is okay. So let me head over to this guy and then blend it a little bit. Let me give it a little Gaussian, not too much, really, not really too much. I think it's okay. So what I would like to do from here, I will resize this particular one, then call it final overlay. Okay, final overlay, and then hit on enter. So what next I would like to do is head over to my brush tool, enlarge it as well, and take off some part like his face. Okay, just to clear the whole stuff. Okay, but before then, I'm using a hard brush. I don't really like the hard brush. Let me Control Z. Let me change this one to a soft brush, okay, so that at least we should be able to take off some portion of the design that we really don't want it to be part of the design. Okay, so you can see right from here, yeah, so you can see right from here the whole of those stuff that we did. We've erased a lot of the part, just the end result, the footer, and then the starting, the header. That's where this very thing. So you can see, let me switch it off and on. Yeah, you can see that we have a little touches at the end of the day. So I think that's all about this, and you do your cleaning, you group whatsoever that you wanted to group, okay, and have your final result. Call this one logo. All right, bring this one into your theme and then drag it and place it somewhere here. Close it, and I think everything is in folder, right? Group this one and call it effect. Yeah, so we're able to come to the end. This very particular design. So yeah, so now let's have a picture image right inside our document and do some little touches. Let me head over to camera roll and let me take off some dirtiness, just a little dirtiness. Let me add my sharpener to something 100. Let me add my noise to somewhere here, color noise down here, and then head over to my effect. And I don't really want to touch that. Let me head over to my basics and then add a little exposure. I really want to add some exposure. Then add my texture, and I think that's all about this, and we're good to go. Let's wait while it loads. Yeah, you can see the before and then the after. We were able to add some little brightness, okay, toward the image and then the picture and the whole stuff. So thank you very much, guys. See you in our other tutorials and lessons. Bye.